Okay, folks, we're gonna pick up where we left off, fighting the CEO. I've been messing around, thinking about the situation, trying to figure out what's going on, and it sounds like really the only thing we have is the web as a range. So there's got to be some way we can mess him up with our webbing. We're gonna try that old chestnut again, as it were, and not take all the damage in the world. Okay, so here goes to fire his laser. Ooh, see, that's new. We didn't do that before. That's a lot of damage we're dealing there.
First thing I'm going to do when I control
Let's see if we can do that again.
is wipe this entire fight out of existence retroactively. The only thing that's going to be wiped is the floor with you. It's almost over. I don't know how long before the gateway
Okay, so this is different. What do we got?
I couldn't say. You're the real villain here. I tried to warn you, Miguel. I really did. No one to blame but yourself. Maybe the most merciful thing to do is just wipe you out of existence entirely. Save us both some aggravation.
Repeats.
It's all back to normal.
Same here.
Okay, but if the timeline snapped back to normal, if none of it happened, how do you and I remember? I mean, we've got two different sets of memories in our brains. Shouldn't that be making us, I don't know, crazy?
Crazy? We already dress in skin-tight costumes and fight bad guys for free.
Okay, crazy-er.
You really want a 5-hour lecture on temporal paradoxes?
Sure, why not? As it turns out, looks like I have all the time in the world.
Well, that was simpler than I expected.
Okay. Well, actually, the first major theoretical studies were done by Reed Richards, which, since you know personally, is rather ironic.
Yeah, that's not really ironic. That's just coincidental. Irony is something completely different.
You're correcting my word use now? Is that what it's come to?
No harm in being accurate.
Okay, fine. Coincidentally, Reed Richards did the first studies, which hypothesized that time is like a vortex. And when major changes occur in the surrounding vortex, anyone who is dead center of the disruption can observe them without being affected, like being in the eye of a storm. He called it the observer effect.
That sounds kind of dry. Ooh, how about Armageddon syndrome?
How about Armageddon out of here?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad puns, totally my thing.
You don't own puns. They're not your thing. They're a thing.
Well, maybe if you would just explain it right. You're from the future. You're supposed to have all these cool time things. Maybe you should just talk faster. I don't know.
Yeah, this is gonna take way longer than 5 hours.
Okay, so that clicking you hear was me turning off my microphone, because I actually wanted to hear what they were saying, as I do have that weird interest in science. Sadly, they didn't really... Spider babies? Really? Apparently that's a new thing they've been doing in credits, is like listing all the children that were born of the production team during the making of the game. So that's a little weird. I'm okay with it though. Overall, the game was pretty good, actually. I would say it's better than X-Men Destiny. It was a lot more interesting. The interactions between the two Spider-Men was... calculating the terminal velocity of a Spider-Man. and what the height of the Alchemax building would be. Interesting. No, but I really enjoyed the game. Like I said, it was better than X-Men Destiny, and I enjoyed that game as well. There wasn't as much of the monotony of just beating up countless number of dudes. What is this formula? MJ Heart formula. Interesting. So it's a Make Mary Jane Love You formula. At least the credits are still somewhat interesting. The witty repartee between the two Spider-Man was amusing. The gameplay was pretty good. Josh Keaton, he's done other ones. Val Kilmer, I wanted to hear Val Kilmer talk more. I enjoy Val Kilmer in anything. If you haven't seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, check that out. It's a great movie with him. Spider-Pig. Spider-Ham, square root of S, 2099. Interesting. And then it says ham is better and is crossed out. That's cute. They continue to be entertaining. But like I said, if you like Val Kilmer, go ahead and check out Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It was an excellent movie with Val Kilmer featured in a Spider-Man game and Robert Downey Jr. who's Iron Man. So it's an iconic Marvel connection there. Christopher Cosby and a Cornell Crosby. Interesting. But the game was pretty good overall. I enjoyed the acting of it, the voice acting. Whoa, that's a menacing look. Kind of reminds me of the G-Man from the Half-Life series. And that look. It was a little shorter than I thought it was going to be. That's pretty awesome. I would bet Amazing drew that as opposed to $20.99. What the heck? I can't compose thoughts because it's too amusing. Yeah, it was a little shorter than I wanted, but the story was good. I didn't like the whole forward motion diving segments. Never wear a tie again. Nice. I sympathize with that because I don't like wearing ties. They're bad. But the whole diving, move around to avoid on rails section, I didn't like at all. Why is he fat? Oh no. Mutant Spider with Octo arms? That sounds terrible. I think the gut was the more disturbing portion. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Excellent game, definitely would recommend it. Might even play through it again. There are a ton of unlockable costumes, including the black suit and a bunch of other ones. I didn't see Iron Spider in there, which is the one I would have liked to see. The suit Iron Man gave to Spider-Man. That was quite excellent. I wonder if there's a cutscene after this. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just going to load back to the menu. We'll hang out for a minute and see. Nope. A great new challenge awaits you. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this entire series of Spider-Man Edge of Time. Check out the other series that I have for X-Men Destiny and the Space Marines. I'm going to spend the rest of the night working on Space Marines in preparation for Arkham City. Check out Arkham City. It'll be posted throughout the day tomorrow. Unfortunately, no midnight release, so check it out. But if you're watching from the future, from this time, check out Arkham City. It will be excellent. I will do many things in it. It will be great. But I want to thank you for joining me once again. My name is Shreds. This is a Top Down production. Catch you all a little later.